Well, good morning everyone. It's another day for boat building, and although it took quite a while, finally got the full ceiling in on both sides of this boat, and she's starting to look pretty good on the inside. Left a little gap at the bottom, about an inch, and I did that so that I can put LED lights in on the bottom side and have them look like kind of like ground effects underneath it. I thought it would be kind of cool. And both sides are on. There's a couple of ridges I'm gonna go ahead and grind down today, and then I'm going to sand it all up. Also, to get everybody caught up, I have been working on it, haven't really got around to doing a lot of video, but faired the side of this out on the one side here, all of it down to a 60 grit, and I'm gonna take it down to an 80 before I start putting on some build of epoxy to seal it up before I prime, paint, and polyurethane it. So that's what I'm gonna do today, and we'll get you an update as we go along here. Well, I'm still on the boat build and going along here. I wanted to show you a little bit of the progress that I made this weekend. I know you saw we were starting to sand the inside of the boat and get the planks all sanded down to a nice, even and finish product, and that's what we did. So let me show you here. The inside of the boat, as you can see, has now all been sanded down very nicely on both sides. And it's very good. It's a good looking finish. I'm going to tongue oil it from there. I'm going to go through and countersink and maybe do one more quick finish on it, but it looks really good in my opinion. After we did that, I did go ahead and put a little epoxy in between my guard and my breast hook. I was showing a couple of little spots there, so I went ahead and filled it all in so it looks nice and even. We'll just sand that down when it's all done. And after getting the hull of the boat completely sanded down on both sides to an 80 grit where it would take epoxy, I put a nice thin coat of epoxy on the whole hull, on the hull, and on the stem there you can see. And I also put it on the transom in the back. But you can see the lines look beautiful on this thing at this point. I just think that it's absolutely going to be gorgeous when it's in primer even, and no less paint. And then we'll paint it when we're done with that. We've got a little bit more work to do before we put the whole thing together, but it is looking good. Here is the shot of the day, and I hope you have a good one.